After about 1.5 hours on a scooter, I've arrived at Beng Mealea. It's a temple located about 70 kilometers outside of Siem Reap. Now, because of that distance, this is probably the last major temple in Siem Reap where you can avoid the crowd. So I'm here at the main entrance right behind me, and as you can see, there's pretty much no one there. This is really good because it means you can explore the entire complex in relatively peace. So this is where you can, I guess, fulfill your Tomb Raider dreams and climb up as much as you want. So let's go check it out. Because of this temple's remote location and that pretty much no tourists ever come here to see it compared to the main Angkor Wat, there's been very little restoration and preservation work done on this temple. So you can see here, it's pretty much in its, this is what I would actually call a ruin. There's like rocks everywhere, everything's crumbling. There's a gigantic pile of rocks, it's just laying in ruin. And I think this is very different to the major temples you'll see closer to Angkor Wat, which has quite a bit of restoration work done to it to make it look like what it originally looked like when it was first built in the 12th century, for example. Here, I think this is the closest you can get to seeing what the modern day explorers who first rediscovered Angkor Wat saw, in its original state, reclaimed by the jungle, in ruins. This is very, very different to the Angkor Wat temples closer to Siem Reap. Everything here is pretty much in its original ruined state, so it's really refreshing to see. If you do see tourists here, mostly they'll follow this wooden path that's been kind of built to facilitate the tour. But you can easily get off this path and explore the rest of the temple on your own if you want. The name Beng Mealea translates to Lotus Pond, but apart from the name, not much else is known about this temple. No one's even sure who built it, which king ordered it to be built, and no one even knows exactly when it was built. Some things it's before Angkor Wat, some things it's after Angkor Wat. So that really adds to the mystery of this place. I wonder if we're allowed to climb up this thing. Let's give it a shot. Pretty nice up here. You can get a bird's eye view of these ruins. I just can't understate how nice it is to have this whole area to myself. Like if you look around, there's there's 2 tourists at the very end, but everywhere else I'm pretty much by myself, and it's very nice to be able to enjoy one of these temples in peace and quiet and not have like 1,000 people around me just chatting and talking. This giant area here is just so peaceful, and there's not a single tourist in sight. It lets me enjoy the magnificence of these ruins all by myself, which is really cool. And you see how nature has kind of reclaimed this entire place. Trees and roots are just growing out of everywhere. There's a big one here. Now, one of the reasons why Beng Mealea has not been overrun with tourists, well, aside from the fact that it's more than 70 kilometers away from Siem Reap, is that until the early 2000s, this place was covered in landmines. So you can see here with the sign, only with the support of Germany in early 2000s, they were able to clear the minefield and open this area up for tourism. So it's only been about 15 years since this area was open to tourism. I don't know what happened, but they told me to stop for a wedding. that was those people are crazy. I was just driving by, and then they pull me over. They're like, hey, come join, and kind of held my hand and pulled me in. I didn't even know what it was at first. I thought it was a wedding, but it turns out to be some kid's 2-year-old birthday party. So these guys go nuts for a 2-year-old birthday party. And I don't know, they were so nice. They told me to eat, drink, everything, dance, and they have this, I don't know why they do it, but they cover people in baby powder. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm like, my face, my body is just covered in baby powder. I'm really tired because it was pretty full on. But yeah, the Cambodian people, the locals here are so friendly. Like, they just pull in a stranger, join their party, let them drink, eat whatever they want. That was really cool. Get a first-hand taste of the Cambodian hospitality. That was pretty cool. But now I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna head back to Siem Reap now.